Hello everyone, hi. Just trying to get set up to do uh, Morgan Nick's Astrology. Hello Susie Q. Woohoo, hello. Susie Q is the one that brought this. Hey Aggie, love you both. Brought this case to my attention. So we're going to do our best to look at her charts. I'm not really sure why sometimes the par of fortune doesn't come up. Maybe I didn't click on it when I went in and did the chart, but you can see okay, so there's the par of fortune in the 8th house, and the par of fortune can represent Morgan. So we'll just do a little bit of information about Morgan. She, I also pulled a couple of asteroids, so we know that we are dealing with Morgan's chart. Why? Because the universe puts Morgan's name in the 1st house. So right here, you can see Morgan rules the 1st house rules the victim. So the astrology is telling me that this is the right chart, that this is the victim, because the 1st house rules the victim. So she probably actually got taken a little bit later than this. I'm thinking about probably this chart is for 1045, but I feel like, I don't know, I feel like something may have happened a little bit later, a couple minutes maybe. So this is the par of fortune, which is basically the sun sign, the moon sign, and the rising sign all together right here, okay? So you can see I've pulled a couple of name placements on the chart. Get my little pointer. Okay, so here I have the, well, I'm about right. Let me tell you about her, okay? So Morgan Nick, she went missing on a baseball field with her family. This is what she looked like. Precious little girl. Morgan Nick. She was only 6 years old. She was playing during the baseball game. And she was catching fireflies, and she was trying to get sand out of her shoe. This is the man that they suspect took her. His name is Billy Jack Lincks. So I did find an asteroid in the asteroid database by the name of Billy Jackson. So I picked that. I picked the name Billy Link. I think it's like Billy Lincks. So it sounds kind of like Billy Lincks. And then I picked another name, Billy, a Billy with the last name L. So a Billy L, a Billy Jackson, and I picked another Billy. You'll see it, and Jack. So I have 2 Jacks, and I have a Billy Jackson. And they're all kind of in really messed up spots. So, so yes, she's a precious little girl, definitely taken against her will. So we'll try to break down some of the astrology, what I just see kind of off, you know, what I'm seeing right away, and how astrology talks to us in crime, and talk about it. So her mother started the national Morgan Nick alert system, which shares, you know, up-to-date photos and information, you know, that can be transferred through state lines right away. So her case was very famous back in the day, okay? So I did leave in the description the phone numbers that you can call for tips. Read the description as well. Please remember this is just astrology. You know, you really can't take it as fact. Please remember that when we do the spirit box session, that a spirit box session cannot be considered as factual evidence. You have to, you know, form your own opinions, come to your own conclusions, and do your own research about the paranormal community, okay? I trust my spirits, but you know, you guys have to come to your own decisions about exactly what you're hearing. So Morgan Nick's body has never been found. So we will do some mapping probably tomorrow night, and then we're going to work on another cold case. I think Morgan would be in her 30s by now. Am I right? Yeah, Morgan would be like 35 or 36, I think. Pretty sure. If she was 6 when she went missing, she would be, how old would she be? She'd be, yeah, I think she'd be 35 or 36. Okay, so off the bat, Capricorn is ruling the AC line at a 21 degrees. That is the Sagittarius degree, I believe. Yes, Sagittarius degree, which means that could he have the part of me feels like he came to her as an authority in some way, wanting control over her with her being in Capricorn. And it also means that we are probably, I would say 99%, looking for a person who is deceased, okay? When they show up in Capricorn, it's usually not always the best, because why? Capricorn rules hair, skin, nails, a skeleton, usually the body. So it's letting us know that, you know, we're probably looking for a deceased person. With Neptune and Uranus so tight here at a conjunction, for me, I'm taking this, now remember Morgan's in here as well because she's the victim. This house right here is going to tell us a lot about the victim, the environment that the victim was in, who was around the victim, right? So whoever shows up here in the first house or near the AC line can kind of tell us about who was surrounding the victim and the environment that the victim was in when the victim went missing. For this Uranus and Neptune to show up here so close together, I feel like he was hidden for a little while. With the 21 degrees, he could have been stalking. He could have been watching her from afar. He may have traveled long distance, or after he took her, he could have traveled. There could be some traveling involved. He could have been hidden in secret, and then, and definitely a delusional person, definitely, I would say, with Uranus, they can look homeless almost, right? Like a vagabond, like they don't belong in the environment that she's in. So he's hidden. He's probably stalking her because of the 21 degrees. And he's probably on drugs or alcohol because Neptune rules drugs and alcohol. And I would say that the people that noticed him would have automatically have felt like, hey, this guy doesn't belong here. Because, you know, this Uranus can be people who are like alien-like, right? Not that they're immigrant, not like, don't think alien like immigration. Think alien like they just don't, they look different than everyone else in the environment. They just don't look like they belong. Remember, because Uranus is the planet that orbits on its side. It's different than any other planet in the solar system because it's orbiting around the sun in its own unique way. So this person would have stood out. The other thing that I noticed is that we have Cancer on the, yes, that's the words. Thank you, Susie Q. Out of place. She would be 36. Okay. Thank you. Okay, so remember, AC is victim, DC is open enemy to our victim, and 8th house rules, you know, bad people to our victim as well, people who are bad. You know, murderers, killers, rapists, stuff like that, okay, guys? in crime. Not on your, remember, this is not a natal chart. We're looking at crime, all right? So this is forensic criminal astrology. It is very different than looking at breaking down your natal chart, okay? I just don't want you guys to, hey, little Miss Sharon, I just don't want you guys to be like, oh, crap, like pull up your natal chart and be like, Junie said the 8th house, I'm going to get murdered, or I'm going to lose my head, or, you know, oh, shit, there's algol on my astrology chart. All of us have algol. All of us have all of this on our charts. Most of us have, yeah, majority of us do. You know, majority of us are going to have planets transit through the 8th house, you know, of death and transformation. Okay, when you're breaking down your natal chart, we do not look at a natal chart the same way that we look at crime. All right, so please, please don't look at your own natal chart. And when I talk about a sign, if you're, you know, if I'm talking about an astrology sun sign of somebody, this is not on natal charts. This is in crime. So I'm picking out the most negative aspects of each of these signs. Okay, so okay, so with Cancer, he could be emotionally unstable. He could be an alcoholic. He could have taken the victim in a place where he felt the most safe. Also, my dog is next to me and she's snoring really loud. In case you hear the dog snoring, okay. Just so you know, she's next to me snoring really loud. Okay, so he could have taken her in a place where he felt safe, taken the victim back into his own territory. All right. So in the 4th house is in the end of the matter. Okay, so I have Taurus, I have Gemini, I have Jack right at the IC line. So this is the environment surrounding the victim when she goes missing. So right there, I have a Jack. In the 8th house of death, I have a Jack connect at the same orb as the par of fortune, which the par of fortune is a second, you know, is like the moon. It's like a second indicator of the victim. There's multiple things on this chart that rule Morgan Nick. Okay, the AC line will rule Morgan Nick. The par of fortune will rule Morgan Nick. And if you look at the par of fortune, let me pull it up on the other phone because it didn't come up on this chart. And I don't feel like going back through and plugging everything in again because it's a pain. So if you look right here, okay, I have DNA at 6 degrees. I have Mars at 7. See how close all these orbs are, guys? 7 Mars, which is can be a vehicle, and it's also the color red. And I believe he had a red vehicle. It also means, you know, this is in the 8th house of death, so this rules killers and murderers. It rules the bad people, okay? So I have possibly a vehicle that's red. I have DNA, and it's interesting because DNA was found in his vehicle all those years later. There was a hair that matched in the truck. So I have DNA, which is exactly that. It rules DNA. And then I have just a really tight orb here of Jack and the par of fortune right on top of each other. And I have that huge T-square. Look at this huge T-square. It goes into Jack. Points right to Jack. So this is the universe telling us that there's some tension. Look at all these red lines, guys. That is a huge amount of tension pointing straight to Jack, who is our killer, okay? Billy Jack Lincks. So that's pretty, to me, okay, law enforcement has already pretty much so said that he is the main killer, the main suspect, all right? And to me, with this T-square, you know, it's like that, it's like an airplane or a kite. It's not quite a kite, but it's tension, and it's telling us, you know, we have the planet of death, Nessus, which is an attack, a physical attack, connecting Mercury, which can rule young children, and the sun, which is an older male, 18th degree sun, her vital life force. You know, it's all coming to the 8th house of death, and it's pointing to Jack. Can you guys see that big red T-square? Can you see it? It's significant, okay? It really is significant. It's pretty sad. It's aggression and tension. So, you know, with these oppositions here as well, so I have Pluto as an opposition to Venus. That's not good, guys, all right? Including having Algol, which is the, you know, he is sexual assault. He is someone losing their head in public. Why is my phone already dying? Wait a second, let me check the battery. It says I'm at 20% already. 1 second. Huh, that's weird. How does that happen? Because I was charged like all day. That's really weird. Wow. Hold on 1 second, guys. I'm gonna have to plug you in. My batteries go crazy in this house. I'm not really sure what it's all about, but they just do. They go crazy. Okay. Yes, she was kidnapped in 1995, and she's never been found. So hopefully when we do the mapping, you know, we'll get a. I definitely yeah, I know 3 portals. It's true. I can't keep a battery charged here. And the lights are always like, you can hear the lights in this house kind of go woo, like there is these energy shifts in this house. It's really weird. So yeah, with Pluto opposite Venus, okay, because Venus represents all women, guys, okay, you know, and Venus is the love planet, okay, and it's opposed Pluto, so that is control, obsession, manipulation, power dynamics, okay, because there's tension here between the planet of death and transformation, conjunct an attack, which is Nessus. Jeez Louise, what is going on? See what I mean? Everything gets weird. I think spirits know that we're wanting to talk to them. I wonder if I should just let the spirits come on. Hey, spirits. Hi. Is it okay if we have you guys on now while we do this? Yeah, you know it, he said. Okay, let me put you here. All right, so spirits, I'm still breaking down the astrology chart, spirits. Is that okay? We're doing Morgan Nick, by the way, spirits. Is that all right? Yeah. Okay. So I'm going to continue to break down the chart, and then we'll ask you guys questions and pull tarot cards. Is that okay, spirits? Do I have your permission to do so? Aggie says hi, Walter. Susie Q says hello. Okay. All right. So we're going to go back to reading the chart. Aggie says hi, Stanley. Hi, Michelle. Everybody knows your names. It's so cool. Okay. So, all right. So let's go back to the chart. All right. So, let's see. I also have Jupiter. This makes me think that, hey, Michelle says hi. It could be Rachel or Michelle. Is it Rachel or Michelle? I get you guys confused sometimes. So again, this is the 18th degree of Sato, which is basically sadistic, okay? It's the asteroid of sadism. And I also have Jupiter here. I wonder if he came up to her as some type of authority. Even like, you know, because Sagittarius can be like a coach, a priest, a preacher, a father figure, you know, Spirit, did Billy Jack Link go up to Morgan Nick as a authority figure of some sort? And to me, this is like he's opposed Mercury, opposed the sun down here. Jupiter is opposed this, which makes me think that he wasn't thinking clearly, probably. And he, to me, this, I would take it as taking a risk, taking it all in. You know, Mercury opposed Jupiter is someone who's taking it all in, right? Mercury opposed Pluto. Yeah, this is a lot of tension between these planets. So he was impulsive. He took a risk. He knew he was taking a risk. He may have had, when he left to travel with her, I'm wondering if he had issues with traveling. Now, Gemini, Leo, the first house here is ruling the killer. So our killer could take on characteristics of Cancer, and he could take on characteristics of looking like a Leo and Cancer mixed together here. Leo is the ball field, being, you know, because Leo rules the 5th house, and it rules children, and it rules being in outside parks. So it's telling us that our killer is at the baseball field, basically. Hey, Walter. Now, she is being ruled by Saturn, which is in Pisces. So again, I feel like he was hidden, but I do feel like he took some type of an authority figure with her. He is being ruled by the moon. So to me, this is when the case gets kind of famous. The North Node conjunct the moon like that. We could have someone here that's got issues with religion. Either he's like a, he could be like a religious zealot, or he could actually be, because it's in the 9th house of religion. So he could be like a, he could be like either, it could really probably go either way, but I mean, he could be like an atheist, flat out reject religion, or he could be a religious zealot, like taking her, kidnapping her was some weird message from God, right? And then I have Billy in the 9th house, which is travel. So I feel like he took her back to a place where he felt safe, but there may have been some long distance travel with this. Mercury in the 5th house. The 5th house also rules an outing event, you know, outdoor parks and things like that. Mercury rules children, younger children. And I have Persephone here, conjunct the sun, 18 degrees. That's the devil degree. The devil, an older man is the devil. And Persephone, where she's taken. She is taken. So now this is a more of a successful house, and it's interesting that Saturn is there because it does tell us that, you know, Saturn rules DNA, that we will find DNA. Where did he take her, spirits? Where did he take Morgan Nick? Did he take her long distance? He could have traveled. And I think that there may have been a travel delay with this opposition here with Mercury. What was on his mind was not good, okay? Sadistic. I mean, this is a really sad chart, actually, guys. And I think that he was stalking her, hiding. To me, this is that Jupiter there, opposition is a stalking in a way. And that opposition with female to Pluto is complete control. He manipulated her. He probably lied to her. And I really feel like with this Jupiter, the 11th house rules other people's children. He might have shown up as like, he might have said he was the baseball coach or somebody's dad or something like that. Vesta is the flame of her, flame of life. Vesta is, yeah, I would say she probably was definitely, she's definitely hidden very well. Pisces there. I have Capulus conjunct the IC and Jack conjunct the IC. And Capulus means more of sexual assault than Algol. Capulus is definitely sexual assault. But if we look at Kirsty's book for the fixed stars, Kirsty McIntosh, here's her book, Criminal Astrology, Understanding the Crime Chart by Kirsty McIntosh. I lost the cover, so I'm gonna order a new book because my book is in bad shape. But Capulus and Algol, they're pretty evil guys. Okay? So here's what Capulus means. This is Capulus. So Capulus is primitive male sexual energy. He is penetrating, ruthless, adventurous, dishonesty, mass effects, you know, meteorological. Algol is the Gorgon's head. He's the demon star. He is primitive, female sexuality, strangulation, beheading, danger to the throat and neck, murder, violence, mass catastrophe, the evil one, the demon star, passionate, intense, hysterical. So, yeah, it's not good that at the end of the matter, I have these two stars showing up, guys. Okay? It's not good. It's actually just terrible, okay? So we can pretty much so figure out what happened to her. I believe she was probably strangled, okay? Especially with Taurus ruling that IC at the end of the matter. She definitely probably had a neck injury. Could be her ear, her neck. Now, so it sounds like spirits agreeing with me. Was her neck injured, spirits? It's very sad. It's very, very sad. Yeah, I think they're agreeing. So the astrology is telling me that she might have been wearing the color green, because I have at the end of the matter, I have Taurus. Pisces is blue and white. Taurus is green. Cancer rules the color silver, white, so he could have had gray hair even back then, I'm not sure, or blondish hair. Gray hair rules the color silver and white, like a pearl color, shiny things. Something yellow on him. So, and that, yeah, that he could have been emotionally really not right in the head, guys. And that I believe definitely stalking, something up with his religion, possibly. Oh, hold on. I just dropped you. You're a little unstable when I have to plug you guys in. I'm sorry. She might have been wearing green because her planet right here, okay, is showing up in the second house, and the second house is rules the color green because it's the color of Taurus, okay? And let's see, Arkansas, I think Arkansas received its, became an actual state July 15th. So that makes our killer from, if Arkansas became a state in July, that would make our killer from Arkansas, possibly. So he might have been from Arkansas, and that he was at the ball field. A killer from Arkansas at the ball field. So let's pull some tarot cards and see what we get. What, spirit? What did he do with her body, spirits? Are we going to... Concealed her. Walter said she's concealed. On the astrology, she's got a lot of earth, air, and water. That voice does not sound familiar. Spirits, did you bring in another female? Spirits, is there another female from Morgan's spirit team coming in to talk for her? Are we able to ask anyone from Morgan Nick's spirit team to come through and talk to us about what happened to her? We would really like to know where Morgan Nick is. I'm going to map her out. I'm going to do her astrology soon. Her mapping. Whoa. Okay, that's a female voice that I'm not familiar with, guys. That might actually be her. Okay, I can't guarantee it. You know, I'm not like, this is the psychic hotline. I'm not like that, okay? I don't know who we're talking to, but that is not one of our females, okay? He was hunting kids. Was he really? That's kind of showing up in the astrology that he was stalking. I think he was stalking children. Because Jupiter opposed Mercury, to me that's like being inappropriate in a big way, kind of stalking. But he was hidden and then he came out of nowhere. But when he was seeing that Uranus showing up, I feel, honestly, people noticed him when he did show. So he was hiding and he came out and people noticed him right away. Like, that guy doesn't belong here. It's really sad because, you know, this is that whole thing. You see something, say something. And that to me, this is stalking. This house rules other people's children in the community. So he's stalking. Jupiter is a hunter. And Mercury is in the 5th house of small children. You know? So, yeah. All right, so let's... Hopefully you guys don't fall over again. Okay. You might fall over. I hope you don't fall over. All right, so let's... Oops, where did I just pull her up? Morgan Nick. God, these poor parents. They're fighting? Who's fighting, spirits? I like to pull a picture up while we pull cards on her. Spirits, can you tell us where Morgan is? Can that female voice come back through and talk to us? All right, let's shuffle some cards. I have my crime deck. Pull some crime cards. He choked. I honestly, in my own personal opinion, guys, that female talking, I think it might be her. Hi, sweetheart. You are very welcome here. Thank you for coming through. Thank you so much. We really want to find you. Can you tell us what happened? Killer worked in the area. I think They're helping her talk. Killer sustained a wound during the murder. Tell us what happened to Morgan. Is Billy Jack Lincks her killer? Where are you, honey? Aggie wants to know where you are. Susie Q thinks about you all the time. We want to know where you are, sweetheart. If this is you, I don't know if it's you or not, but if it is you, we really want to find you. You're very loved. He had some help. Was she trafficked? Yeah. Killer may have an item belonging to the victim. All right, he got scratched? Or are you able to give us... I know she was only 6 years old when she went missing, but can she give a location? Sorry, I had to check my battery because it's thing. Is she... He was on the internet with her. So, honestly, guys, I think she was trafficked and there might be something on the internet. You mean like the dark web? Okay, here's another crime deck that I'm using. The true crime. Okay, so they said the internet and something showed up. There wasn't internet back then? There's something on the internet. They said the internet and something showed up. There wasn't any internet back in 1995? MySpace or something like that? Federal. Drugs, poison. With a father. Left. The park. Accomplice, a partner in crime. I think there might be another person involved. I don't know if he acted alone. He cooperated with someone, took her back to a home, and cancer, it can mean a home. They took her back to a home. And then I got the justice card, which we're kind of getting justice because we did get DNA that matched. Something co-op. Co-op. He must have said, did he come to her saying that he was like a father, or, you know, that, did he try to say that he was a parent and she needed to listen to him? Because I really feel like when he came and got her, that he appeared as a father figure. Uh, the end of the matter is Taurus. I have a lot of earth energy on her chart. She could be buried in earth. It's a long way. How far away, Walter? She may have left with someone else's father. True. Co-op is a feed store here. Do you know the name of your killer? Is your killer's name Jack? Billy Jack. Let me check the battery. Okay. Are you buried or are you in water? Susie Q wants to know, how many miles from the ball field are you? Are you how far away from the ball field are you? How many miles away? I'll put it in so I can see your questions. Something about in heaven. Walter, what is the name of Morgan Nick's killer? Hey, Julia. It's good to see you. Hi, honey. Happy spring. Happy Ostera. Rachel, how she was. Do you know if she's in? Is she in the earth or is she in water? Did he bury her in earth or water? Jack, did you hear that? Did you guys hear that? I heard Jack. I feel like he may have taken her back to a home or a house, some type of, or an area that he was comfortable in. Did he take her back to an area that he was familiar with and that he had complete control over? An area that was his territory? Also, with that Scorpio, with the Scorpio on the MC line can actually mean rape in a public place. Like, it's not good. I heard Bill something. No, this is a cold case. Where did he take her? Where did he, if this is, I don't know who the female is, but there's a new female voice. There is a new female voice coming in that we're not familiar with. So if this is Morgan, I don't have any proof that it's Morgan or not, but if it is, can you please tell us what happened to you? How can we find you? Where do we need to look? Can you give us a landmark, a mile marker, a name of a road, someplace that will stand out, that people from Arkansas will know where to look for you? Please tell us where you're located, sweetheart. It's interesting that the spirit box is saying that there's I do think there might be a partner in crime, maybe even a female, or someone. When you said that there's someone else involved besides Jack, is it a female or is it a male? Says that we're gonna get justice, guys. Were you drugged or poisoned? Turn them up. Can you tell us where your physical body is? Yeah, I think I did hear that. Julia, did you? Julia asked, did you guys hear poison? Where did he take you, honey? Can you give us a landmark? I think there was some type of internet, guys, because it says here that the internet came out January 1st, 1983. So there must have been something, because I think they're saying that they took photos on the internet. Are you saying like a child sex trafficking ring? Spirits? Are there, I think they're saying other kids. Are there other kids involved? Spirits? Raped. Daisy, calm down. Daisy, sorry, my dog's next to me having a nightmare. Hold on. Shh, it's okay, Daisy. Shh, it's okay, Daisy.
Get ready.
Shh, Daisy. Daisy. It's okay. He had help. Aggie wants to know, is there other children buried with her or with her, wherever her body is? Are there other children with her? Is there other kids that we don't know about? I know that he tried to kidnap other children, guys. It's how he got picked up and he died in prison. Billy, yeah. Why didn't Billy want to? Billy denied ever being in. Billy denied ever being involved in Morgan's case, but later we found out that there was DNA found in his truck. So, meaning that Morgan was in his truck. What is the name of the helper? What is the name of the helper? A boss? 20. The DNA that was found in his truck was hair. Morgan, were you in his truck? If this is Morgan, were you in his truck? Yes. Where did he take you? we said that. We said that at the same exact time, Susie Q. How many miles away is she? Let me check the miles. Let me just see if I can figure out the miles real quick. I'd say we're anywhere between 1.2 miles and 12 miles. Okay, so I would say 2.1 miles to 2.1 miles away to 21 miles away to 1.2 miles away to 12 miles away. Is she still in Arkansas? Is she still in Arkansas? Is her body in Arkansas? Yeah. She's still in Arkansas. So Saturn is in the second house. And the second house did he say he was feeding her? So we could be 2.1 miles away north by east. 12 miles away north by east. Saturn rules. Actually, she was in Pisces. So she's north by west. So this is how you do it, guys. Okay? This is the directions, so you know. So she showed up Saturn and Pisces. So that's north by west, right? And it was in the second house. So north by east. Her planet ruling her north by east, and then Pisces is ruling her north by west. That's how you do it, okay? But at least that's how these books teach us how to do it. Is she north by west, spirits? Julia wants to know, is she near a lake? Did he take her to someone's home? Did he keep a keepsake? Did the killer keep an item that belonged to Morgan Nick? Industrial. Where did Billy Jack work? It says that he worked in the area. Did the killer work in the area? Yes. He didn't. He was 82. Does that mean northwest? What, in the book, you mean? We'll be able to figure out the directions once I start mapping her. So she showed up in Pisces, Susie Q. So that's north by west. And her planet was in the second house, north by east. So we're definitely in a north direction, north by east, north by west. So it would give me like a pie section when I start to map it out. You know what I mean? Like it'll give me a pie when I start mapping her out. The maps. I'll map her out tomorrow night, and then we'll work on the other cold case. I think so. North by west. Same as northwest. I think so. I think that's how it works. I know it'll make more sense probably when we start mapping her out. You know what I mean? Like once we start doing the astrology, because the line of Saturn is going to match those measurements, those directions, when we start mapping her out. Did the killer have a wound on his hand, or did he receive a wound when he abducted Morgan Nick? Are you there, Spirit? He did. I think the cards are matching up. Did he live in that area, Susie Q, or did he work in that area? He died in 2000. So he died before we knew about the DNA then. Heart. Walter said something about his heart. Hey, Seeking Serenity. I think you go north, then go west. Oh, okay. Instead of on a diagonal as northwest would take you. Oh, I see what you're saying. So you go north and then go northwest. Okay, I see what you're saying. Once we start mapping, guys, it'll all make sense. Okay? Once we get it on, once you know, because when we're mapping the planets, we're mapping the sky onto the map, so it's in reverse. Don't forget that, all right? So once we start following the line of Saturn, it's going to map out a pie section of those coordinates. Does that make sense? Of those directions. We really need to know where she is. Walter, can you please tell us where she's located? Love you, Walter. We love you very much. Love you. Thank you so much for helping us, Walter. And tell all the spirits, thank you so much for being here for us and helping us with these cases. We greatly appreciate you and love you very much. Susie Q says, Walter, you're the best. We all love you guys. Aggie says, thank you, spirits. We just really want to know where Morgan Nick is. We just really need to find her. And if there's other children involved, is she with other children? Are there other victims? Is she buried with other children? And is she buried? Julia says, oh, I was looking into this case last week. Heard it on a podcast. Oh, okay. Hey, Aggie. Sorry I missed being here, but I survived my second heart attack. Oh my gosh, a month ago. Oh, seeking serenity. I'm so sorry. So 10 years between those attacks. Oh, sweetie. So you have heart issues. I'm so happy that you recovered. We've missed you. You must have Leo active on your chart somewhere in your astrology, possibly on your rising. Do you know what your rising sign is, Seeking? Or what your sun sign is? You might have Leo in the 6th house. Or Leo on your rising sign. Oops. The doctor put another stent in. Oh, you don't know? You're a Libra? Your sun sign is a Libra? Do you know what your rising sign is, or your moon sign? Or what planet's ruling your 6th house? You should send me a message on Messenger and we'll look at it. Is that Morgan speaking right now? The female voice that's coming through that I'm not familiar with? Is that Morgan Nick speaking? Or someone on Morgan Nick's spirit team? Could you please tell us where we can find you? Can you tell us the name of the city, state, the name of a road? Can you tell us a landmark, like a water tower or a store or something that stands out on the landscape so we can find you? Are you near a creek? Are you near a river or a lake? Are you near a church or a building? Yeah, Julia, Susie Q wanted to talk to you about Justin. So, is she in the same area as Justin Baker spirits? Is she in the same area as Justin Baker? Was that a yeah? Are they close by each other? Would they be close by each other, Susie Q? Are they in the same area? Alma? Thanks, Julia. We really appreciate it. Seeking Serenity says, Morgan, can you tell us the state you are in? We can go wide, then narrow, and on the search area state. Something place. Home, something arbor or harbor, arbor, home place. Did you hear that, guys? He said something arbor or harbor, home place. Is she in Alma? In the front. In the front of what? In the front of what? I think they mentioned harbor again. Something about harbor in the front of a house. Whose house? Whose house? Do you know the name of the person's house that she's at? The astrology is showing house, like our home, or a place that he is very comfortable by you. Do you mean by Susie Q? At 7 or at... A boat? Sound like about boat. So she's in the water, or do you have to get to this house by boat? Cancer could be water too. Who didn't do it? Boat. Something about tomorrow. If there's 2 people involved, is the other person involved still alive? He is. Pops. Or cops or bobs, I'm not sure. Pops. Did he take her to a did he take her back to a place that he is familiar with? I'm getting like cabin or like a place that they fished at or something like that. Did they have like a hunting lodge or a place that they fished? Did he have like a cabin or like a vacation spot? A camper? I'm getting like camper, campground, camping. I don't know why I'm getting this, but like, and I don't claim to be psychic, so I don't know what the hell this stuff is, okay? Like when I get these downloads, I totally don't claim to be psychic, but I'm getting something like camper, cabin, fishing, boathouse, boat. Walter, are you guys telling me to? Are you sending me this stuff? Like, what am I? What am I getting? Is, is that a right feeling or a wrong feeling? Did he say wrong? Am I wrong, Walter? Did he have like a cabin or a place that he frequented and like? Yeah, I think that was a yeah. Did he take her back to like a derelict? That's the word that I'm getting though. Like derelict place. Was it abandoned? But he's familiar with it. What the hell? Am I seeing what I think I'm seeing? Am I seeing this right? Sorry, my dog's snoring again, guys. She's under my desk. Fishing holes, camping areas, recreation areas, something like that, but like not a popular one. Like it's I am seeing like a river's edge. Walter, are you showing me this? Like, what am I seeing? I'm seeing like a river's edge or a creek's edge. Pretty big body of water. But I feel like it's in the fall, not in the summer. Because she was kidnapped in June, but this is not what I'm seeing. I think I should start writing it down. Automatic writing. See, I don't do all this stuff, guys, because I don't claim to be freaking psychic. I don't know. I don't know what I am, honestly. But like sometimes they will straight up show me stuff, and I don't know what it is. You know what I mean? Spirit, is she near a campground or like a family vacation camping area that they frequent and go? Who is his family? Did he take her back to a family location? An old family location? Something that's like the word that they're giving me is derelict. Derelict? Derelict. Susie says our whole state is primitive. You are so funny, Susie Q. Susie Q, I lived in southern Missouri, so I know. You guys are funny. Thanks, Julia. Yeah, I don't claim to be anything special. Like, honestly, guys, I have no ego here. Like, seriously, I don't know if I'm right or wrong. I don't know what I am. Okay? Spirits, can you show me where she is? What can you show me in my head what I'm seeing? What are you trying to show me? Spot the cat. A dock. Mickey. I think I heard Mickey. Tune in Tokyo. Tune in Tokyo. Julia says, Susie Q, if you pray for Holy Spirit to give you discernment, visions to help you, you will receive them. If you're willing. Yeah. Can you give us the name of the water spirit? You said Doc. You said something about a cat. Then you said Mickey. Can you tell me the name of the water? Or maybe they're talking about... Gratian or Graceland? Gray. I'm either hearing Grace or Gray. Grayson. Did you hear Grayson, guys? Did you guys just say Grayson? Yes or...
Catholic radio.
Her purse. Her purse? Grayson. Her purse. Or... For Grayson. Agnola or Magnolia? Magnolia or Agnolia? He moved her. He moved her something. Quite a distance. Shut. I heard shut off the gas. He moved her quite a distance and shut off the gas. He's bad. Cooperative. That's another thing they keep mentioning is co-op or cooperative.
By the possum.
By the possum. By a tree. Agnolia. He moved her quite a distance. He shut off the gas. He is bad. Cooperative. By the possum by a tree. I wonder if there's a location named Possum. Or if there's a location co-op or possum co-op or something like that. Possum co-op. Agnolia Grayson. Mickey. Doc. Derelict. Harbor. I'm either hearing harbor or arbor. So, like, arbor would be like... what is the difference between harbor and arbor? Arbor. I can't... Spirits, are you saying harbor or arbor? Is there any place in Arkansas by the name of Grayson? Do we know? Or Possum, Co-op Possum, or Agnolia? Or any of this stuff sound familiar? Let me look on the map. Let me move them over. Hold on. Something about 3 days. Green something. I think they're gonna something. Harbor is as boat dock. Arbor is a trellis. Oh, a trellis. Okay. Greenland is nearby. Oh, really? Hold on, I gotta fix my seat here. Whoa! Now the dog is moving. Hold on. The dog is like literally under my little desk here that I have up. And when she rolls over and moves, it like moves the whole thing. So I'm really sorry, guys. I gotta be up here because my husband's downstairs and he's really loud with the news. And my daughter's in the other room. So I'm kind of like huddled up in here. Deadlock or devil. I couldn't tell. Sound like he said deadlock or devil. Sorry, and I have my like, I'm probably breathing really loud in the speaker. I'm probably like, I probably sound like a mouth breather. He sees a vigil. He was staying. He saw her vigil. Did they have a vigil for her and he saw it? And he was just... He did. He was there. He went to her vigil or something, guys. That's really sick if he did. Okay, so let me just look. Grayson. Wait, is AR Arkansas? Or is AR... Yeah, AR is Arkansas, right? Not Arizona. I always get that shit confused. Susie Q wants to know what highway number. AR, okay. Is there the name of the road? Grayson could be the name of a person too, couldn't it? Yeah, like the number, Spirit. Scottsdale. Scottsdale. There's a Grayson, Oklahoma, which isn't far. Did you guys mean Grayson alcohol? Lord. Grayson. I can't. My brain. Yeah, it sounds like they're saying like he went back and watched Susie Q. He watched her service or something. There's a Grayson, Oklahoma. Let me just see how far away that is. It's the middle of nowhere. Because Oklahoma's not far from Arkansas. I mean, it's like right on top of each other. Right next to each other. When you said he went back and watched her service, is that what you mean? He went back and watched her service. But then didn't he try to kidnap another child like 4 weeks later after her disappearance? So he went back. How far away is this from Oklahoma or from Arkansas? It's not far away, guys. He could have gone to Grayson. Because look, here's Grayson. And here's Alma, Arkansas. It's not far at all. I feel like I have to show you, like, I feel like if I'm not showing you the spirit box, like I'm not doing something right. Like, I feel like you guys need to see this, you know? Because this is me talking. You can see it. The little thing, that's me talking. And then this is them kind of responding. You'll see it go up and down. Is she still in... He might have killed... He might have... Yeah, and he took her. He might have done this in a few locations, Susie Q. Like, he took her here, did something to her, but then moved her body. So, did you guys say Greenland, Arkansas? Right. I think he is a very sick individual. Yes, I think they're saying he's a bad man, they said. I now remember this abduction because I was living in southern Missouri when I heard Stanley. Oh, I have a spirit named Stanley. I was living in southern Missouri when it happened, Springfield, Missouri. Also had a girl abducted. Spirit, is she in Oklahoma or in Arkansas? What state is she in? Oklahoma or Arkansas? Where's her body located? Is Grayson a person or a location? I couldn't hear if they were trying to say wood or water. Understand. Yes. Abducted. All right. I think you said something about abducted, something
In the industry.
in the industry. Did he take her to like a business district first? I mean, he might have driven her someplace in the truck. I feel like a sexual assault may have happened in the truck. Did he sexually assault her in the truck, or did he sexually? I mean, there's sexual assault all over her astrology, guys. I'm sorry to talk like this, but I'm just trying to get answers. If okay, I'll say it like this: if she was sexually assaulted, okay, if she was, did he sexually assault her in the vehicle and then took her somewhere to hurt her, and then did he bury her someplace else? Did he go to multiple locations? What we just need to know, where is her body? Where is her body right now? Did she have a purse? The truck was seen by some teenagers on the back road. Okay. Was it like an industrial area that he... Was it like a back road near an industrial area? Because it seems like where he took her to probably sexually assault her was someplace like industrial. And then took her someplace else. No dirt roads. Aw, your grandson is named Grayson? I like that name. Maybe they were mentioning Grayson because of your grandson. Spirits, is Grayson a location connected to Morgan? Or did you mention Grayson for seeking serenity because it's the name of her grandson? They'll do that sometimes. They call out names. Like my spirits will call out names. Is Grayson a person, place, or a thing? I'm at 29%. Can you tell us where we can find Morgan right now? If we were to look for her, where do we need to look?
It's the last.
I hear somewhere to the left and something about your resources. Left resources. Or we left you resources. I think they're trying to tell us we got to play this back in slow motion. Do you want us to play this back in slow motion once it posts and uploads to the internet? Then we can play it back in slow motion, spirits. Susie Q, do you know the address of the ball field? The actual address? Plug it in, sister. Yeah. Let me see. Where am I at? 29. It's going to die. That's exactly what it's going to do. I know it. It's going to be like, boop. But see, where am I at on this? I'm at 45%. Damn, I was at 90 when I plugged you. Something about... Okay. All right, I'm trying to keep you guys on. Did you hear 38 Walnut Street? Walter, 38 Walnut Street? Is that what you heard? Oh, 38. Okay, I'm sorry. Duh. Don't mind me. I'm stupid. 38 Walnut Street in Alma. Okay. It just said he has a pass. Are you talking about... Whose past are you talking about? Spirit. Okay, let me move them over here. Sorry, I literally have my face like right against the speaker, guys, so you might hear me breathing. You may hear me breathing. Something about his life. Albuquerque or Al... Okay, so this is where he was. This is where the baseball fields were. They're not there anymore, are they? They look like they're gone. Are the... How many miles from the ballpark? Spirits. How many miles from the ballpark? Is this right where they were? Here? At one time, Susie Q, but they're not there now. Like it looks abandoned. Like you can't make out baseball fields, but there's like something there. Are they still there? That doesn't look right. It's saying that it's this area. Is that right or no? 38 Walnut Street, Alma, Arkansas. Oh wait, here it is. Here. Okay, no, here it is. All right. Does that look right, Susie Q? Here? Is this... Walnut Street? You said 38 Walnut Street, right? 38 Walnut Street, Alma, Arkansas. Are the baseball fields still there? Or is it just like an empty field now? Yes, that's the parking lot right here. So, where... He did it. Whoops. Location blocked from Scribble Maps. That's weird. So where were the actual baseball fields then? Like, they don't look like they're even active anymore. This was many years ago. Oh, here they are. Okay. Here's baseball fields. I see it now. Okay. All right. So, did he kidnap her from the parking lot? This is where all the sand was? In here? Scroll down. Yes, okay. That's kind of what I feel like Spirit was kind of hinting around, that he had a helper, or he had a helper, and that they may have done some photographs and put them on. Spirit said internet, so I don't know. It's terrible to think that. I mean, this is alleged. I don't know if this is true or not. This is just the spirit world. But I trust my spirits, guys. I really do. Yes, by her mom's car. Okay. So, why do you keep saying he didn't do it? So he had a partner that did it? Like, are you saying that someone, Jack, kidnapped her, but someone else hurt her?
Almost as much.
He had help. See, they keep saying he had help. Hey, Jackson Knowledge. Virgo Dinks, good to see you, sweetie. Okay. I'm going to ask this question. Did Jack, or Billy Jack, did he take her back to his parents' house or something? His family home? I wonder if his parents were alive in 1995. Something about a well. Because with this Cancer ruling the chart guy for the DC, he could have taken her back to a family location, a family plot, a family home, possibly where there's a large body of water. That's all Cancer. Because he's being ruled by the moon. The moon rules water, emotions, somebody that could be mentally unstable. Where's my map? I got too many things up. Scorpio is deep dark water. Cancer is water. She's in Pisces. So there is this like undertone of water, guys, but at the same time, look at all this freaking earth I have. Earth, 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 earth. A little bit of air, a little bit of fire. So I have earth and water is like really predominant in her chart. And Morgan is in Aquarius. Something about mom. Are you talking about Billy Jack's mom or Morgan's mom? Whose mom are you talking about? Because you guys keep mentioning a mom, but you're not telling me whose mom. The killer's mom or Morgan's mom? Mom. Whose mom? Do you have a message for your mom, sweetheart? Do you have a message for your mom? I swear, I feel like it's her. I have no proof that it's her or not, but I don't know. It sounds like she's saying something about my mom. Do you guys hear that? Did you guys hear that, or am I hearing shit? See, I feel like I'm going crazy. It sounds like she said my mom. Do you have a message for your mom? Spirit. Should I refresh? Should I refresh? Damn, it's hot. We're building a new spirit box. I'm working on it. I'll have another part for it soon, and we'll be using the SPF 7 thing. Spirits, was there a message that she wanted to leave for her mom? Or were... Oh, okay. Let me read all this. So, yes, where are you located? Okay. I think it was reported that in the confusion of the parking lot of the people trying to leave after the game, she got lost in the shuffle. Oh my God, I'd be freaking out as a mother. Susie Q, I read it in description of the case. Okay. Yes, where are you located? Probably, I don't remember right now. Okay. They've said mom a few times. Okay, so I'm hearing mom, right? Didn't cops look in a well at his parent? Is there a well at the parents' house? Holy shit. If there is, I'm gonna, like... Is there a well at his parents' house? Aquarius could be a well. Morgan is showing up in Aquarius. Wasn't she? The communities? What about the communities? The communities were fighting? Susie Q wants to know if she's ever going to be found. Will we ever... I think they're saying it's, like, possible. Okay, so Billy had a low IQ. So if he had a low IQ, would he have a close relationship with his parents? Guys? Because, look, I mean, think about it. If he has a low IQ and it's showing that the killer might take her back to a place that he is most familiar with, comfortable with, and it means that he would take her back to his own territory, okay? A place that he's familiar with, comfortable, could be familia, like family, because Cancer rules family, okay? So he could have taken her back to a family location at some point. Sounds like he moved her. From what Spirit is saying is that she was moved again. They said, Harbor Arbor. Then they said I said derelict, but Spot the Cat, Doc, Mickey. I wonder if there's a Mickey. Grace, Grayson, her parents, Agnolia, he moved her. He moved Agnolia and he moved her quite a distance. He shut off the gas. And then that's when they were like, he's a bad man. And then they said co-op or cooperative by possum, co-op possum, by the possum, by a tree. So is there any place by the name of Possum in near Alma? Or possum that he might be related to? You know what I'm saying? Like Possum Way, Possum Tree Park or something like that. I mean, the end of the matter could be Taurus. That could be a park too. Earth, an earth sign. I mean, she just has so much earth and water, but mostly earth, but a lot of water too. He was 72. He didn't work. How old was he when he kidnapped her? Yes, look at Steven Stearns. Took Madeline Soto to his mom's and dad's. Yeah, ugh, God. Possum Grape. Spirit, Possum Grape. What was the perp's occupation? I think there is other victims though, Susie Q. I think there is other victims, or it's or because, well, okay, it might not be other victims, but with the Gemini here, Gemini and Mercury, the sun, it just makes me kind of feel like he either twinned when he tried to kidnap another girl. He was twinning because this is the house that rules children, sex, leisure, partying, you know, and it's opposed to, you know, basically doing stuff inappropriate. It's opposed doing stuff inappropriate. So there could be a victim we don't know about, or he's twinning that he attempted to do the same exact thing to another kid. You know what I mean? He attempted to do something with another child. So there's two. There's two attempts, or he twins something else, possibly. Spirits, can you tell me about Possum? Possum what? Sorry if I'm yelling. Did he take her near a road named Possum Road or Possum? When you're saying he shut off the gas, are you saying he shut off the gas at the house? At a house? He shut the gas off? Like, isn't that what you do when you close up a house? Shut off the gas. He took her quite a distance. It says, Angola. He moved her. He moved her and moved her quite a distance. Then he shut off the gas because he's a bad guy. Co-op or cooperative. By the possum. And then they said right by the tree. They also... So it looks like there is an industry park around here too, because he might have been parked someplace else, or he could have sexually assaulted her near the industry park, and then took her back to his parents, or took him back to a family location, a familiar place. Cause like, is this like industry park around here? Says they keep mentioning industry. London Street. I'm interested in London Street because it's the name of an asteroid that I saw, Jack London. I think I used Jack London for the asteroids. I just want to kind of mark it. London. Spirit, did he go down London Street? Where did he take her after the baseball field? Twinning, look at alike victims. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, maybe the other girl looked like Morgan. Angola is in Louisiana. Okay. Susie Q, what was the address of the home he rented? Hey, Walter, can you please tell us where Morgan's Nick's body is located? Susie Q wants to know. Gas, camper, no heat. Ah, that's a good one, Seeking Serenity. He turned off the gas because Spirit said he turned off the gas because he's a bad man. That's what they said. So like, could he have had her locked up somewhere and turned off the gas? No, they didn't say turned off. They said shut off the gas. He shut off the gas. What does that mean? Shut off the gas. What do you mean by that, Spirits, that he shut off the gas? Where did he shut the gas off? To a camper or to a home? Or he shut off the gas. Why did he shut off the gas for Morgan? What do you mean by that? Bad man, something, something. Why did he turn off the gas? If he turned off the gas, did it hurt Morgan? Well, you're saying shut off gas. Why would he shut off the gas? Like to make an explosion or you said Angola, he moved her quite a distance. Then he shut off the gas because he's a bad man. That's what you guys said. Then you said cooperative, co-op, by the possum, by the tree. You said Doc, you said Mickey, you said Graceland or Grayson. You've said harbor. Something wheat. Can you tell me a landmark where we could find her? At the house. At whose house? At whose house, Spirit? Whose house? Where did he take her? His work. Where did he work? Did he work? That's what you do to a camper. You shut off the gas. Oh. Did he have a camper? 38 Circle Drive, Van Buren. Is that where he lived? Downtown. Work. He worked downtown, they're saying. He worked downtown. Is that true about him, guys? That he worked? It's where he actually worked. He took her to where he actually worked. Worked downtown where he actually worked. Did you guys hear that? It was clear as day. Thank you so much, Spirits. You guys are awesome. And they've been saying industrial, then they say where he actually worked downtown. Where he actually worked downtown. When he was arrested, I read all the court docs. He was said he didn't have a job. Wow. I think he did. Is her body where he worked, where he actually worked? Can you give me the name of the street where he worked, Spirits? Can you give me the name of where he worked? Okay, so who lived here? Is this where he was renting? Is this where he was living? Susie Q? Right here? In time. You could definitely put a body here. So this is Circle H Drive. Is this where he was renting, Susie Q? Is her body here, Spirit, in this house? Is she buried in the backyard here? Is this the home that you're talking about? There's a lot of land out here, guys. Could easily put a body out here, or a few. Spirit, is her body out here? On Circle H Drive? Damn, there's a lot of space around here. A lot of land. Like farmland. Is she out here, Spirit? Here's the pond. I wonder if there's a dock near this pond. Here's a boat. There's a dock. Is there Possum Road here or something named Possum. There's a dock. Spirit, is she in this pond? There's a camper here too. Look left. Holy shit. In this road here, in the woods, Stacy Road. Didn't they say look left? Spirit, do you want me to keep going left? Blake Road. Looking for anything by the name of Possum or Grayson in this area here. Is she near here, spirits? Is she in this area, spirits? Is she home to mom? Can you ask if she is with his mother? Is she with his mother, spirits? Sorry, guys, I'm like really close. Really. It sounds like they said really. Is she with his mother, spirits? Here's Twin Oaks. They said to go left. Mace in the act, or Mason in the act. What did you guys say? Did you say Mace in the attic or Mace? May? The mom. What about the mom? Is she with his mom? Spirits? Can you give me the name of the place where he worked? Spirits, can you tell me where he worked? Where was he working? Where you said he was working downtown. What would be considered downtown in Arkansas? Does the Jack London asteroid show up above the time she was taken? Yes. Excuse me. Straight through there. Yes, it does. It's in orbit. It's in the 8th house of death. So when I saw London, that's why I'm like kind of tuned into that street. It may have been a road that he took to get out of there. Where did he take her? Where is her body right now? Spirit, where is her body right now? Where can we find her? The truck or the trailer? I have to trust in them. I heard the truck or the trailer and trust in them. The truck, the trailer, trust in them. Where is downtown? Where he worked. You said where he actually worked. Where did he actually work, spirits? So I think he lied, Susie Q, because the spirits are kind of hinting around to where he actually worked, like quotation marks. So he lied. Did he lie to law enforcement about his job? He did, I think. I think he lied, guys, about having some type of work. Family talked. I think I just heard them say the family talked. Does his family know about his job? I'm going to push this out 21 miles and see where that takes me. Time. What do you mean by time, Spirit? What do you mean by time? Are we going to find her in time? They're telling us to, like, trust the process, I think. Because they're like, the truck, the trailer, trust. They said trust, what did they say? Trust us? Didn't they say trust us? It's been 30 years. He lived in Van Buren. His boat or his... Did he have a boat? Was he like an outdoorsy man? Right, so this is the directions the spirit was, that the astrology is talking about. Money route. What about the money? His place. Back at his home. He something.
Keep reminding me.
Something about money, guys.
You act like.
He act like. Then he ate. The morning of. You mean the next morning? It's 53. shit. Sorry.
Play. This you'll find out. People.
Something about he played with
Like this.
people he knew. Something Edwards. Did they say John Edwards? The psychic? Or are you talking about an actual person? Did you guys hear that? They said John Edwards. They gave a name. Did you hear that, or am I just hearing shit? Did you guys say John Edwards? Is that who he knows? You said who he knows. And then he ate. Did he eat with someone the next day? Is John Edwards possibly the other person that's involved that you were talking about? Leadership. In his house. Be interested to know if Jack Lincks knew a Billy Jack, if he knew a John Edwards. There's two of them. Holy shit. Did you guys hear that? That is clear as day. There's two of them. There's two people involved. There's two people involved, guys, that did this. Wow. Fog Bayou. I'm going to take it all the way out to Fog Bayou. All right, my phone's getting ready to die. I just wanted to get the line of Saturn in so we have a basic direction, but he did it before with this other person. So we have a John Edwards. He went and had something to eat with him. He did it before. I think there's another person involved. Something at John Edwards' house or at his home. They did this before. So they've done it before. Is there another victim that nobody knows about? Is there an unknown victim? Misled. Is there another victim? Is there other victims besides Morgan that these two men dealt with, had? Bill. Something about his work. Something about work, something about... There's more. I think there's more. All right, let me just get the moon line in, then I'm going to let you guys go because we're at 6%. at 6%, so I'm probably going to end up hanging up on you like I always do. Because I can't keep a battery charged. Do you see how fast it goes down? It's crazy. Is John Edwards a good guy or a bad guy? And does he know Billy Jack? Is John Edwards involved? And does he know Billy Jack? Spirits. Enjoyed. Or he joined. I either heard enjoyed or he joined. Something he's guilty to. All right, so the phone's going to hang up, so I'm going to let you guys go. His son's name is Edward. What? Susie Q? Are you serious? Susie, nuh-uh. Holy shit. This is crazy. My mind is blown. My spirits are amazing. Is Edward his son, spirits? Are you saying like family is involved? And if family is involved, that might be why his parents are so quiet. Spirits. Okay, it's gonna hang up. All right, I love you guys. We'll finish up the map tomorrow night, okay? So at least we have a direction for Saturn, and we'll do the rest of her map tomorrow night, and then we'll work on the other cold case too, okay? Love you guys. Be safe. Be kind to one another. Be good to one another. Love you all. Bye-bye.